Well, hello, everybody. It's Friday night. It's sketch time with Nick. I am your host, Nick. Uh, being streamed onto Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Got some royalty-free adventure music, so it's just in case I stop talking. All right, so a couple days ago, I put out a poll on Nick Garber Art on Facebook. If you aren't a part of that page, go ahead and go to it and like and subscribe. And in that poll, I'll give you four options because we're going to start doing themes now. Starting tonight. Tonight was the DC villain theme, and I put out a couple of villains. It was DC villains theme, so we're going to go with that. And that theme had four characters: the Red Hood, Reverse Flash, Deathstroke, and Mr. Freeze. And you, the audience, have spoken, and it seems that Red Hood came up. Red Hood is going to be the subject for us today, which is good. I do like Red Hood. Before I begin, I just want to ask everybody, how many Red Hoods have there been? And besides Jason Todd, who's the other famous Red Hood? All right, so let's get to it. I got my brush going, I got my page going. All right, let's get full screen here for a little bit. All right, so I do a cool Red Hood pose, right? So we're gonna go with, let's start with the head. Here we go with the head. So not that. Actually, no, I don't like that one. Let's let me fix it here. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to go here. How's everybody's Friday night going? Don't be quiet on me. This is best when I'm having a conversation with you guys while I'm talking. So he's dark, he's brooding, got a lot of angst, a lot of anger, revenge oriented. So here we go. That's where that. Let's see. Crazy. A little crazy with the cheese whiz. Oh, that's way too thick. Hold on. It's not. He's a strong guy. He's a fit guy, but he's built like a gymnast. So a little something different. I'm gonna go for my upward angle here, the victorious angle. All right, cool. I all know Red Hood loves his guns. I didn't know much about Red Hood until I watched Arrow. Yeah, was Red Hood in Arrow? Yeah, a version of Red Hood was in Arrow. That's true. Um, he does make a pretty good appearance in Titans. With the skinniest Jason Todd I've ever seen. Yes. Now, Jason Todd, this Red Hood that I'm drawing right now, he's doesn't follow Batman's rules. He has no problem taking out low life scum. He was trying to take out Batman. All right, got a couple. We got one heart and two people viewing. I think one of them is my wife. I appreciate her. All right, so out his front a little bit here. There. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to put the jacket on him, so. Just looks like a bunch of random scribbles, I bet. But is going to pay off, I promise. With this new tablet, I'm not really a tablet, but this touchscreen display that I got has really been a game changer for me in my art because it seems like I can go a little bit faster because even though I make mistakes, it's just Option Z because I'm on a Mac, be Control Z if you're on a PC. And yeah, that's true. You don't have to research anymore. You can just ask me. The self-proclaimed comic book historian of all things comic book, mostly DC and Marvel. And that's fine. I like that. I like that moniker. A lot of my friends that aren't into comics, anytime a new comic book movie comes out, I get texts from them. Hey man, what do you think about this? I'm like, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I think they're bigger fans than I am, to tell you the truth, because they're usually the first ones to hate on here, here. It works for him. So why not work for him? Okay, so we got that. Let's switch to the red. Do some detail work. I'm gonna lower the opacity on this because that's just my skeleton framework. Just a little bit more. Okay, that way I know what details are coming on. I always thought Nightwing was a better fighter, but Red Hood is the killer. Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag, isn't it? Like Dick Grayson took all the brutality that he could possibly learn from Batman, from Bruce, and use it as Nightwing. I would say Nightwing's more brutal than Batman, but you're absolutely right. Jason Todd was, uh, based on his trauma with Joker, definitely added more killer instinct. And the Red Hood mask is cool. I mean, it's so simplistic, but it's just really, really well done as far as a character design. It's that shiny, just faceless shield, you know. I'm a big fan of it. That. He did hit the gym, apparently, in his time away from Batman. He has a thicker trapezius. He's built more like Batman. You know, a lot of people draw Nightwing as like more of a gymnast, acrobat type of build, which is fine because that's where he comes from. Lapels on there. Weird for a racial jacket. That seems to have 1950s, 1960s racer jackets. So that, the illusion of fabric laying on the body. Things like if you ever wonder what goes inside an artist's mind when he's drawing, it's stuff like I'm talking about. Okay, so what are his motivations? What makes him him? What trauma does he have? Fierce type stance, comedic stance, or is he just there to jack? I think with Jason, with this version of the to jack you up, eliminate you of life. It's just who he is as a person here. One thing that I'm still getting used to is like when I zoom in, I have to lower the size of the brush, otherwise it'll look weird. And that's all there is really to the mask. Um, a lot of that detail work is done later. And he has gun belts. His Jason Todd uses guns. Gun belt here. In the background, for no reason. Thanks for everybody that joining me on a Friday night. I'm sure you have better things you could be doing, but you're out here hanging out with me as I make scribbles. You know, I appreciate that. Helps my business grow. He wears kind of like he wears a thigh rig, but he wears it really low, kind of like a Han Solo type, like a gunfighter. You know. Oh yeah, that's really simple bat symbol. So that makes it easier. If you guys ever read like the New 52 and they had Red Hood and the Outlaws, that was a really good series. Um, had Arsenal in it. Used to be Speedy. Used to be Green Arrow sidekick, you know. And he's talking. What's going on? Like, what's this? You guys had some new cocktails already? Tends to happen. He wants to talk. I think it makes this whole experience not really a podcast, but live stream go a little bit better. You know, when we have a conversation, people can read the comments while we're doing stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I make noises. You know, my drawings, I practice good trigger discipline. It always looks weird when I'm drawing the pinky. It's like the other three fingers go so well, and then it's like the pinky comes along. I have to draw the pinky, and I'm like, and that why does that always look off? I don't like it. I don't hate it either. Looking great. Finally able to stay up and watch your match class. I appreciate that, man. That's my boy Raph over there defending Texas. The great Lone Star State, to which I had the privilege of being a citizen of for a couple of years. Let's go back and retire there. Let's see how 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God, almost drew an extra finger. This ain't Avatar. We won't do an extra finger, too. Gotta put that in there, you know. Another thing on this pistol here. Don't ask me what kind of guns they are. I'm just on generic pistols at this point. give him a suppressor. Let's give him some stealth. Even though it's not his deal, I get it. All right, cool. All right, so we got that going on, and everything seems to be in order with this. I guess we could. Nah, we'll do that later. All right, so we got that going. That's not one. All right, so I'm going to lower the opacity on. Oh no, I drew over the blue there. Okay, let's lower it even further. I'm going to do that. Usually helps. Then I won't hit it so hard. Because tomorrow's I have another day off tomorrow. I don't know how my alarm set. Let me fix that real quick. I'm thinking about it. Zoom in here so you guys can kind of drink it in as I a little bit further into the drawing. I'm going to need that. Hang that up. Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Likes dead air. Who would win between Red Hood and Deathstroke? Those two have actually fought quite a bit. It always kind of ends up in a draw. I have a Funko Pop of Red Hood fighting Deathstroke, actually. So, um, yeah, that's something that's happened quite a bit, actually. You know, like I didn't think about it at first, but I have definitely crossed paths. I think Deathstroke has kind of like a respect for Red Hood. You know, I have a lovely Red Hood drawing pencil and ink I did a couple of years ago. That's up for sale. DM me if you want to take a look at it and whatever. But I put every Red Hood in there. So I had like I had Jason Todd as the Red Hood in the front and center, and then I had all the other Red Hoods that preceded him. Okay, so Siri's being nosy and wants to help. I don't want her help. I want her to go away. Now there. Like I said, this is sketch kind of thing. So I'm not going to do a full render on this piece. And if I do, I'll do another live for it. But this is just kind of me laying down the framework, how I want this picture to look. There we go. But if there were either one of them were holding back, I would say probably Deathstroke would win. I could get some flack or hate mail for that, but that's okay. Excuse me. So, weird. Get rid of some of that. I'm on layer one. No. All right, whatever. I'm gonna lock that too because apparently at some point my finger had hit a certain layer. That's a race. We need a brush. And it's in. I try to keep these under 45 minutes. So I know about that stuff to do. Thanks, baby. Collarbone. We all need a collarbone. Okay. You. Boop, boop. All right. DX brush. Excuse me. What's up, Yosh? What up, girl? Ain't seen you in a while. How you been? Oh my god, I got 4 people watching. My lord. Let me zoom out a little bit. I usually wears like a dark brown jacket, so I won't do a whole lot of cross hatching with that. I'm gonna do some cross hatching because I love cross hatching. Trying to come to terms with the oldest is, of course, no baby. Her photo shoot. Yeah, they grow up so fast, don't they? Seems like just yesterday you were bouncing them on your knee, and now they're in college. My oldest, Cass, just a amazing, strong-willed, determined woman. Beautiful. She graduated from college last year, so she's finishing up her first year of college. It's just, hey, it's been amazing. It's the best and the worst part of having kids. The best part is watching them grow up, and the worst part is watching them grow up. You know, trying not to cry on a live stream, but it might happen. Then it can be documented that Nick does have emotions. So yeah, we need to be so old. I don't know. I'm thankful to be waking up every day and having a life to live and being able to contribute to the story of Nick. You know, and just tell one day, hell, I'd be happy if my kids told me one day, but never got a shout whenever they show up. It's been a wild and fun ride, but nothing wrong with getting old. You know, nothing wrong at all. You survived everything life threw at us, right? And what I like about it is that I'm not surviving, I'm living. You've got a 25-year-old and a 7-year-old grandson. Congratulations on the grandson. Oh, and, you know, and your children, too. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love a grandson. I wasn't able to have sons. I have a stepson. I do my best to try and impart my male knowledge and wisdom onto him, but you never know. You don't know if that's going to play out or not. I just hope that when the sun sets on the years of my life, that I made a difference to somebody, you know, whether it be my kids, friends, a random stranger. Hopefully, they can take anything that I had to offer and do something good with it. And yeah, I'm talking all not Nick, right? I get it. But we got Memorial Weekend and makes me reflect. I have reflective Memorial Weekends of things done, friends lost, lives not being able to be lived to their fullest. So I kind of take it upon myself to live for those sacrifices for my brothers in arms, you know? I'm grateful for meatballs. Yes. Grateful for meatballs, especially my wife's meatballs. They're pretty good. Gotta give him that abs, because, you know, Red Hood works out. Doesn't skip ab day, you know? Uh, Thank you for supporting me, man. Appreciate it. Made some great friends, got some cool stories out of it. You know, got inspired to make comic books. I was already going to make comic books, but I got inspired for stories, you know. So I'm able to add a little bit more realism to my stuff uh, than most comic book artists could do. Because they hang out in the fucking studios. Oh, that's going to be demonetized if I was monetized. Hang out in the studios, they have no real life experience. You know, never left the country, never seen the face of war. Oh, I draw a lot of military related comic books. You know, my experience is in that. I do what I know. Well, that's six pack. The dude does not skip ab day. He does not. He probably is in a very carb restricted diet. You know, he has the abs. I give everybody the abs that I had when I was 18, 19 years old. And, you know, they're superheroes. They still look super. Um, we don't really have a whole lot of kids with abs these days. A lot of people, a lot of artists will not put the zipper flap there. You know, I'm like, what kind of pants? Is it zip from the back? I don't know what's going on here. You know, it's pretty funny. I think it's funny, but I think a lot of stupid shit's funny. So that's his holster. Giving him like a Glock hybrid thing here. Girl fodder. Yeah. Well, you know, comics for everybody. So if I can get a couple of thirsty women to start reading my stuff, I'll give them big packages and six packs for days. Is it ethical? Questionable. Is it going to sell? Yeah. Well, hell, there's even guys out there. You know, it's 2023, LGBT community. Hi, love. What do you got for me here? Spaghetti sauce. You got spaghetti sauce on the taster?
Does it need anything?
No. Oh, no, that's good. That's perfect. Well,
You got the ghost pepper.
I got the ghost pepper in there, yeah. Katie says hi, I'm sure.
I'm sure. I've been trying to keep up with the conversation, but the kid is talking about knots tomorrow, so.
He talks to me.
Well, he's trying to figure out what he needs to take with him.
You should probably bring a sweatshirt or a hoodie.
Flip-flops, extra socks.
Flip-flop for the ride home.
Sunscreen.
Water.
Granola bars.
Snack. We got it.
An extra phone charger.
Bring a battery pack and a cord. Okay. And you should be good to go. Pepto and IV program. Treat yourself.
So I'm just like, well, and I'm gonna put.
Okay.
Let's be honest. So,
lose the mind.
And branded.
It takes for being a baby when we go to the Manta.
Hey,
I'm
not mad at it.
No.
But
well, that's a little bit harder of a fight. That's on him. That's a lesson he's going to learn about himself. It really isn't. Girl. All right. Now his wife. Study. And after this, dinner. For those of you that ate dinner that are hours ahead of me, what you guys have? Is it good? A little detail in here too. Let's get some hands in here, shall we? A little bit of hands. Going. I know I started a little late tonight, but we were watching John Wick 4, so, gotta watch my boy. Gotta watch Keanu. Good trigger discipline. All right, there we go. I got asked recently, what inspired me to start doing these live streams. Well, I've been doing these live streams for off and on for a couple of years, but I think what really started inspiring me was watching Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn and one of the founding members of Image. Watching him do his thing and how effortlessly he could put these strokes on there. So that's also what inspired me to buy this tablet, to buy this second screen that I can draw on. You know, what have I changed in my style from my blackjack days? I would like to think that my anatomy's gotten better. My backgrounds have gotten better. My visual storytelling has gotten more detailed. I've definitely learned a couple of tricks and shortcuts along the way to make, make it easier, I guess. Like when I started, um, I was new. I was like used to drawing pinups and posters and things of that nature. And we didn't really have a strong understanding of sequential storytelling via art. You know, that's something I kind of focused on. We make mistakes here and there, but I think I like to think I make less mistakes now than I did when I was younger. Uh, in this career. I started drawing comic books in 2011. I think I was like 32, 33 years old. Uh, and I was showing some artwork to some friends of mine, and, some new friends that didn't know about my artistic talents. And they asked, "Hey man, you ever thought about making a comic?" I'm like, "Oh, it's funny you should say that. I've always thought about making a comic. I just never do it." And I was looking, I was, I was reflecting on what I used to say to people, which was, one day I'll start it, one day I'll start it. And you don't want to end up with like one of those guys that said he was one day going to do something and it was his passion, and he let life get in the way, and next thing you know, he's deathbed and he's got that one big regret that he didn't go after. He didn't go after his passion. And it was really weird that being a military guy in special operations, doing these things that humans can do. Um, I was about to let my passion slip through my fingers. So when I realized that at 33 years old, I was like, well, um, someday is today. I locked myself in my office. I started reading a script and knocked on the initially. Yeah, Ashley, how you doing? And I don't know, the next year and a half, I put out 2 issues. I did my first con in December of 2012, the second one was Satcon. And both issues sold out. I did a 100 print run on both issues, so I sold 200 comic books that weekend. And the fire was set. You know, I caught the bug. And that bug was drawing comics. The fold of pistol. Pencil. Sorry. I'm doing pretty good, Ash. Can't complain. I could complain, but who's going to Gotta keep pressing. Gotta keep pressing. Gotta keep drawing. Gotta keep that pencil moving. Keep that keyboard moving if you're a writer. Keep that brush going if you're a colorist or an inker. You know, it's been a fun ride, man. It's been a super fun ride. Well, shit, Ash, just hop in the car and head out. We're only like 5.5 hours away. You know, you're in Vegas, not the moon. I think. Getting ready to play a commercial. Yes, I'm still watching. YouTube's so weird. So weird. You know? But the overall answer to your question, Ralph, is the biggest thing that's changed is my attention to detail in the artwork.
And sometimes it's little stuff, something super silly like adding a little bit more lime to certain things. Body stuff. I would say it's just a combination of a bunch of little things, and you just kind of learn from trial and error. And once you learn those, you're good to go. So stuff I didn't usually spend a whole lot of time on, like background ones and things. So I really studied how, and then learning where to put word balloons too, so I don't cover up so much time. How can I draw this and still have the word balloon? Learning how to position the camera, all that stuff. I can't we see? Oh, because I have the focus on. Nobody wants to watch me while I draw this shit. I don't know what the hell. All right, so here we go. You can see me, my messy hair, as I draw this stuff. You know, I wanted the focus to be on the screen here. Not so much me. All right, so we got this going on here. There we go. All right. Maybe his hands a little too big. That's just kind of dynamic here. For the line stuff, get really straight. They're getting kind of cattywampus and regular. Get a little bit of anime flair here. The, the action background. It's been slow right now. Good. I like slow. It's not gonna stay that way forever. So things that are going on the south side. They're gonna end soon, and then we'll probably just be back in the next. We're doing our best. All right. Well, there we got. There we have it. We have the Red Hood, Jason Tell. Of course, no drawing is complete without. I'll give everybody 10 seconds to answer. The artist can't complete the drawing until what? Oh, was all big. You cut me right at the.
I know. I'm sorry. I was cooking.
I know. You're doing the Lord's work. Feeding your
Family.
family, yeah.
And hey, we
Oh, yeah. Enjoy that.
should do a horror.
I'm thinking about doing like a cat or like a drawing life. Oh, actually, so that's right. Put my signature by his groin. Crotch shot. All right. This drawing might actually come back to and do a full run drawing. I don't know. But I'll let you guys know through social media, either Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to do that so you guys can mark your calendars, rush to your computer screens at the time and date, and watch me complete the front. But until then, faithful listeners, watchers, followers, fans, friends, and I'll catch you on the next one. look out for the poll so you guys can get your vote in for the next thing that I'm going to draw. And then that completes this edition of Sketch Time with me. Have a wonderful evening and a fantastic Memorial Day. I will talk to you guys Tuesday. Bye.